From the standpoint of the Time Lords, the message that is given is to act. Action is required to move through the veil and the fog of obscuration and to find the galactic doorway and the telepathic interface into unity. The obscuration is the veil, the fog, the limit, the blanket of fear and dread that keeps your mind from awakening to the light that is being transmitted by the central sun. As you look out into the world and see the duality of being, where there are those who are informed and those who are ignorant, there is another group that which teeters on the edge of intuition yet falls back. They fall back into the habitual patterns of being, their memories and illusions, where the mirror of timelessness is broken into shards of disappearing realities. As you speak forth the words that are vibrations of the divine mind focused through the non-physical transmissions of the Masters of Light, you are aware of the necessity for coherent and transcendent thought. There are greater methods ahead where the humanitarian impulse leads to sovereign oneness and integrated streams of consciousness that become rivers of light. These rivers of light are aligned with the channels of intelligence that flow with the push of the source that follows the courses of destiny. Your world of Terra is known to be in a birthing process, and what is being birthed is a new kind of humanity. It is being born from the duality of conflict and contrast, and in the content there is the new context of reality. In utilizing the words of association, you move into the telepathic alignment with others who function on an extended level of expression with the overall plan of Terra and the Masters of Humanity who have built the pathways you follow. You are the ones that you are waiting for, and it is true because you have built the path, and now that you walk the path, it is like finding your way home, where each step becomes more and more familiar. The happiness and joy that comes from reaching your destination is part of the journey. It is the joy of the journey that leads to the destination, and it is the destination that calls you to move along and go through the journey of arriving. In this experience of being close to the destination, you have remembered that there is baggage that you have accumulated along the way, and you desire to keep this and hold on to the memories, emotions, agreements, judgments, experiences, pain, and love that you have gathered. There is no need of any of this. It is as if you are going to a fully furnished home that has everything you could want, and it will be expanded for as you wish and desire. You will travel faster as you travel lighter. You will reach your home destination more able to appreciate it without the accumulations. This time that you are experiencing is for you to release that which you have held onto so you may accept that which is given. The simplicity of this is to bring you to the awareness of the next step of evolution that is not the physical side evolution. There has been a misdirection by science in the understanding of evolution, as it begins with the premise that all life is physical. As with all misdirections, the power of the mind creates a framework, and in that framework it only sees that which is of intended importance. The mind selects to view that which is given to be of importance and ignores anything that does not fit in the perspective pattern that is set. So when the mind is given the parameters that life is violent, painful, and disturbed, then the mind will focus on these subjects and even look for the contrast. But as it is weighted to watch the movement of fear, it will miss the obvious essence of love. In the present context of your civilization, there is a group of black magicians who have chosen through their free will to command the media of television, radio, newspapers, and education to misdirect the population towards looking with fear into every situation. When seen for what it is, the fear is recognized and nothing else is noticed, even though in the same time they are teaching us to look for love, but the misdirection is so well placed that in seeking to avoid or transcend fear, the movement of love through fear is never comprehended, and so the chance to awaken is lost in the experience. War is the greatest diversion because it allows for fear to move into hate and anger and victimization of being powerless. When a person becomes powerless, they seek power. All vacuums desire filling, and fullness desires release and emptying. The opposite polarities are always in process of vibrating between the opposite poles. One pole is full and the other is empty. One pole is charged and the other is potential. There is a constant state of flux between the poles. When watching either one of the poles, the flux of the energy between them is missed because the idea was that the poles held the power and it was given credence rather than seeing that there was an energy flow between them. As the clouds fill with moisture and give rains to the dry earth absorbs the waters and it moves into the channels and rivers and flows on the descending path to the ocean. The oceans move with the earth and spin the clouds that receive and grow with fullness to rain upon the land again. All the cycles follow the pattern of giving and receiving. It is simple and complete. What is occurring is the knowledge that the family of light is here to give the younger ones rightful dominion and to hand to them the reins of power to command the energies for the greater family. It is always given in this manner through the rites of passage that the elders step aside and have the children who have grown become the leadership of the tribes. There is no other way now, for the elders have reached the state of consciousness where the lifting of the veil must proceed and the fog will lift and the great awakening will begin.